My name is Dick Farr. I have Crohn's ileocolitis. I was diagnosed in 1997 at the age of 12, and I have had the disease for almost 18 years now. The hardest part about having Crohn's disease is that it is an invisible disease and that people don't often understand what you're going through on a daily basis with Crohn's. You can be in pain, you can not have an appetite, you can have all sorts of other things that people who don't have the disease don't have any understanding or concept of. It's also difficult to be able to do things like work, have fun, and other things that most people don't even think about with Crohn's disease, because sometimes you have no desire to do anything, you don't feel that you can do anything, or you're just too sick to even move. Some things that have helped me dealing with Crohn's disease is the support of family and friends around me, also the great healthcare that I've received, and finding a doctor that has worked for me. I am now on my fourth doctor, and of all the doctors that I have seen, only 2 of those doctors have really been helpful for me. So I would encourage those with Crohn's disease or who think they have Crohn's disease to find a doctor that it works for them. It's something that, the level of healthcare that you're able to receive will directly impact the way that you will feel. And so find a doctor, and if you aren't happy with what you find, move on to another doctor. It's something that they want you to be healthy, but most importantly, you need yourself to be healthy. I think if there was one thing I wish people would know about Crohn's disease, it's that you can still lead a life of happiness and a life that is full. It's not something that is debilitating to the point where we need to have our hand held or other things like that. With Crohn's disease, we can still function, we can still have fun, we can still go out to restaurants or other things like that. And that's something where we don't want people to take pity on us. Rather, we want them to be there to support us and make sure that if we are struggling, that they are understanding and patient with that. I think there are some misinterpretations about the disease. One is that you can't necessarily function without always having to have a bathroom around. Most people don't know that Crohn's disease comes with flare-ups, and you can go into remission with Crohn's disease just like you can with many other chronic illnesses. And so Crohn's disease does not always have symptoms evident, but when symptoms are evident, it can be very challenging for those who are living with Crohn's disease. One thing that has helped me get through is that I have re-envisioned the way that I say it. So I will often tell people that I am living with Crohn's disease, not that I have Crohn's disease. Having Crohn's disease to me makes it seem more like a burden, whereas living with Crohn's disease to me means that I'm still able to live a full life and do things that I want to do and do things that others are asking for.